WeAreArcade.com presents the Anime UK podcast with the SSRS.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りいたします。
You're listening to the Anime UK show presented by Aisha, Harriet and Alex, featuring news, reviews and discussion from the world of anime, manga, gaming and otaku culture.
Anime UK is brought to you by wearearcade.com. You can find us there every Friday.
You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Anime UK Show, as well as subscribing to us on iTunes and YouTube. Don't forget to rate, comment and keep sending us your lovely questions. Hey, welcome to episode 11 of Anime UK Show. I'm Aisha and I'm with Alex, Harriet and Oren, and we'll be discussing all the latest anime. So, what's everyone watching?
We've all been watching Kids on the Slope, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
That was that was the decisive anime of the week because everyone's talking about it, so bandwagon time.
Great.
It's been up for a while though.
It has, yeah.
It came out
I'm a
last year.
latecomer when it comes to anime.
No, I was watching it when it first came out last year.
So you were original fan.
Yes. First reason why it caught my eye because I heard that the guy who directed Cowboy Bebop, he'll be doing like the music, or helping direct some of the music. What's her name? Yoko Kanno, who she does a lot of famous music in a lot of anime and games, and that's what caught my eye first off the bat. And then it came out, and I was like, oh, this is amazing, because basically it's about, I'll give you like a lowdown. It's about this guy called Kaoru Nishimi, and he's basically like a transfer student, as most anime starts in high school, and he's transferred to a new school because his dad is basically become is like always away on work, so he's staying with his auntie and his cousin, and he's moved around since like he was in the first grade and everything, and he ends up going to this one school where he basically meets a boy called Sentaro and a girl called Ritsuko, and he finds out that Sentaro like plays the drums and he loves jazz music, and they form like, Sentaro's like a delinquent and Karu's like a nerdy book boy who likes classical music. But they end up forming a band with Ritsuko's dad and this other dude, and they start playing jazz together, and it's great. It's so great. I love jazz music so much. Ever since Cowboy Bebop, it's like, where's all the jazz gone? They had like some really nice music in Michiko Ihachin. But it's just great. So good.
I have to say I got a bit lost in the whole, I mean, I didn't really pay attention because it's the usual slice of life, but like you saying, I had it on in the background just listening to the music.
Yeah, I have the soundtrack, so I've been listening to that like for the solid like a week now, just on loop, all of it. But yeah, it's so great. The weirdest thing I heard, like the English dub just recently, and the guy for the main character is Chris Patton. And he's the guy who does, any of you ever watch Full Metal Panic?
Yes.
At all?
Oh yeah?
He was Sasuke, wasn't he?
Yeah, he sounds like Sosuke Sakura.
I know. I met Chris Patton actually, and he does so many ranges of voices, it's really cool.
It's just, I couldn't help, but I was watching it with someone and we kept on quoting lines from Full Metal Panic while I was watching it. But yeah, I already watched I've like watched it all originally in Japanese dub, but yeah, the American dub isn't bad at all. Yeah, it's not unbearable like Naruto, but but yeah, oops, I didn't just drop a glass, but
destroying equipment.
That's what you get for seeing Naruto.
The fans, they heard. But yeah, I've like watched all of it and I dig it a lot. I don't want to spoil too much of the storyline, but yeah, there's like love triangles, and there's jazz music, and there's fighting, and there's like the whole school life kind of stuff, and it's all set in the 1960s, so it's like very prevalent when jazz was about. And what else does it have? It's Christmas. I don't think it actually has sibling rivalry.
The saxophone trumpet player. The brother.
Is not their brother. He actually works next door, but they see him as a brother.
Yeah.
It kind of
subtle.
Yeah. Very subtle. Yeah.
Kind of rivalry, but still.
Yeah. Love triangle. Love, what is it? Is it love triangle? Love square? Love hexagon?
We're getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. I was trying to remember all of the points. Like a pentagram. It's a love pentagram. But, yeah, I really dig it. I would say, like, how much of you guys have watched of it yet?
I've only seen a few episodes.
I watched it halfway. I got to the middle, when it was airing, and then stopped, I think.
Why?
I forgot to keep track of it. It's like what I do. I have like 4 things going at once, and after a while I forget to keep track of like 1 or 2, and I'm like, what happened to those? What
were they even called? No, it's happened to me.
I've forgotten the name. I can't find it again. Oh.
Name of what?
Like, I'll be sitting for a series, and it's like, oh, I forgot the name. It's like, oh,
I thought you would make your point.
I thought you were going to ask me what the name was, and I'd be like, Kids on the Slope. It's like, yeah, what's the Japanese? Something?
Apollo.
Something Apollon, yeah.
Yes. Or Apollo on the slope. In literal translations. But,
what's Kids on the Slope?
There's just a bunch of kids coming from school. Yeah, basically the slope which they're quoting in that is the slope they have to, it's that slope they have to climb to get to school every day. And it's a really pretty steep slope. I don't know why someone would think.
He said at the beginning, doesn't he? He said, every day now I'm going to have to climb this giant hill to go to school. And that's kind of like, ding, 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 you know. It's like,
there was a point
That's the joke.
It's like the Peter Griffin thing. It's like, you hear a name from the show or something. It's like Family Guy. They mentioned it, you know.
I always wait for people to quote, like, names of, like, films and TV shows within the show. I was always waiting, because
that's it, yeah.
At least it didn't say Kids on the Slope in it at all.
That would have been easy.
I just got hill and it's like, there you are.
Close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
It's set for the Avengers, because they are the Avengers, and it's hard not to say their names. Avengers Assemble. But, yeah, as I said, I've watched it 2 times now, all the way through. I'm trying to watch it again, a 3rd time, but in English. There's also a manga of it, which ran from, which I haven't read yet, but, it ran from 2007 to 2012. It's got like 9 volumes. So
they started, keeping up on the translations when the series came out. They started translating it quicker, I noticed.
I'm gonna have to read it. I haven't actually read it yet.
I don't think they've gotten too, they've probably done quite a bit actually, considering when the series finished.
Yeah. It's been a good year and a bit. So
yeah, but it's just translations we're talking about. They usually take forever. We have all the books, but we're too lazy to translate. Okay.
They're probably translating loads of things. Can't expect them to translate everything.
That's why I feel bad.
This. Just drop everything else. Just come translate this for us, please. But, I really want to watch Cowboy Bebop whilst watching it though, because I'm like, this music. It's so great. Sorry, I've literally grown up on jazz. And, so to see another anime, which has it in there, and all the songs are great. There's upbeat songs, there's mellow, somber songs, there's some just like percussion jazz, singing. Oh, there's some weird English singing though, English-Japanese singing.
English, yeah.
Yeah.
English.
Which I didn't notice whilst watching the show, but after listening to the album quite a bit, it's like, oh, wait, she's saying words that aren't right. It's like, I really know how to cry and stuff like that. And
R's and L's.
And yeah, but it's so cute. I love the song so much.
Oh yeah, I just looked up Kids on the Slope. It is actually complete. The manga.
Oh, it is.
It is. Yeah.
11 volumes.
Wow.
Number 11 is a fan book.
Oh.
So yeah.
I want to buy this. Is it on Amazon?
Right, she's on it.
I'm checking at the moment. It says complete English translation, but I don't really know if it has been set up in the UK or it's just fan translations.
Probably fan. I will buy it as soon as it comes out.
There you go. You can't get a better recommendation than that, really.
Like
Harriet,
that.
any thoughts?
Do it.
I actually quite liked it. I know there are some slice of life that, we mentioned a couple of weeks ago that can get really irritating, but I'm not a massive fan of jazz music, but this could change my mind about it actually, because, especially the main guy, because he drums, and, I kind of always do that, like on the off chance I start like drumming stuff and whatnot. So, yeah, I know that sounds weird, but, yeah, I quite like it. I've only watched like a few episodes of it, but I do really want to watch the rest, and I think there's only 13 episodes, isn't there? So
it's not very long.
You could easily watch that within a couple of days, and then that's it. And then if you want to watch it again, which is cool. Yeah, it's one of those ones, and cause there's like Chris Patton, you recognise, Greg Ayres is in it as well. He's the nerdy guy who wants to, the main character to join the radio club.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, Greg Ayres, I don't really see him as, actually, no, that
Greg Ayres I can usually recognise straight away. So,
He's got a really high-pitched voice.
Yeah, with voice actors, I'm one of these weird people who not obsesses over them, but if I think hard enough, like, oh, they did this character, they did that character, I'm proper nerdy when it comes to that, but, I don't mind the dub. I actually, for once, it's one of those ones I could just carry on with. Yes. But, yeah, it's a good series. I'm going to enjoy watching the rest of it. And I know a lot of people, like Oren and a few other people, did mention it when it came out last year, that they really enjoyed it. And, yeah, I'm a latecomer as always, and then I'm just going to carry on and enjoy it.
No, definitely. This was something that passed me by as well, so... I'm kind of glad I've looked into it now, and I'll probably be following it from now on as well. Since it only is 13 episodes long, it's not like never ending, like our favourite Bleach and Naruto. Woo!
Oh, I want to say quickly that it's actually directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, not the music.
The music's just classic jazz.
Yeah, it's actually directed by him. My bad. Sorry, I was looking at Michiko E. Hatchin just a few minutes ago. And he did the music directing in that. But yeah, he actually directs this, which is great. Great.
You should have been at MCM. He was there signing. That's 3 hours, but still.
I had work. Forever missing anime.
I completely forgot to meet him. I know that sounds terrible.
You probably had a mile-long queue anyway.
Oh yeah, I also watched King of Pigs, which is like a Korean animated film.
Which is completely opposite to that, with the very depressing vibe.
It's like Lord of the Flies a bit, I feel. Basically the story is about this kid, these two boys, names escape me at the moment, but basically they're being bullied at their school, and they're not getting beaten up as much, I guess, but that changes later on when this, new kid comes in, and, he basically becomes basically the whole pigs thing is, I guess it's people who've seen as nerds. They call them pigs.
Well, it's also to do with class hierarchy. You're a pig if you were working class. And, you were considered elite if you were
basically rich. The rich kids ruled the school. But Carol.
Yeah. It was weird. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this guy basically, he comes and helps, the two main characters, by doing that, he literally beats the crap out of these other kids. It is unnecessary. Well, I say it's unnecessary, but it is unnecessary.
It's needed. It's something that you don't expect to happen, for sure.
Yeah, I watched a few Korean, like, martial arts films, and they are very brutal when it comes to their fight scenes. So I guess it's like not mimicking, but it's kind of like, yeah, copying that in a way. But, yeah, I just did not expect it to turn out the way that it did. At all. Oh no, now I'm thinking about it. It's
not something you recommend to watch but on a sad day.
Yeah, well, I've actually started off wrong. It actually starts off with these two guys, they're adults. It's the two main characters who are kids later on in the film, but it's like them when they're adults. And one of them ends up calling the other one, and they go out drinking, and they start reminiscing about their school days. And that's when it all starts with them being kids. But yeah, it is upsetting.
Yeah, the first, the onset of the first 5 minutes, it's quite gruesome. Obviously me and Oren aren't gonna ruin it for people, but it sets the scene that this film is gonna be quite depressing.
Yeah. Oh, but it's really great. I think like the best bits about it is like the animation for a lot of that fight sequence stuff's really nice. It's a nice insight, I guess. As I said, I can't speak for people in Korea and for their bullying stuff, but I know quite a few bullying stories, and it does give you that feel of like helplessness and awkwardness. Because you can't do anything about it because they're not real. But I've experienced stuff like that before. Maybe not to the same level, but yeah, it hit home really hard. And also, everybody looks like Korean as well. All the characters are drawn to look Korean, which is nice, because usually a lot of anime tends to be people with giant eyes and colourful hair.
And everyone's beautiful.
Yeah.
In this, you've got average Joes. You have got the slightly prettier looking people. But yeah, it's not so much, the focus isn't really on how beautiful the animation is. If anything, I think it's very simple and at times it kind of went a bit 3D, didn't it?
Yeah, I think for when their characters were just walking in the background and stuff like that, they tend to be, or like walk sequences, they used to do 3D, which I found a little bit weird, but
yeah, different style.
Yeah, it was like, at first I didn't realise, I was like, that looks very like stiffly animated, and then I looked a bit closer and I was like, oh wait a minute, no, it's 3D. I'm okay with this now automatically. But yeah. Oh, it's so sad. And the ending. Oh, my heart. It hurts when I think about it. But yeah, I would have to warn people that it's very, very violent. And cause I read a review about it in a magazine. I was like, oh, that looks cool. That poster looks cool. I want to watch this. I bet it's got nothing to do with what it's actually about. And then I watched it. I was like, oh, okay. I was not ready to be hit in the field so hard. But I was. My feelings were crushed that day. But yeah, everyone should check it out at some point if you really like a really sad thing.
Want to have a good cry.
Yeah, and have like brutal fighting between kids. Oh, I want to find out what that guy's name is.
Which
the
one?
Main character. I want to find out what the three main people are.
Oh, well, the one, the pretty boy is called Chul, and the two wimps are called, what was it? Jung Suk, and the other one was Min.
Oh yeah. Oh, what are those kids? I felt so sorry for them. Oh.
Yeah, it's quite tragic. The Koreans didn't really hide anything. They made this quite realistic, and it's kind of sad how severe it is. Hopefully it's not that terrible in every single school, but it's also showing difficulties if you're a child with a single parent. Social impact of bullying, trying to fit in. trying to have the latest stuff, which turns into theft, all sorts of things, guilt, lying, yeah, selling out your friends.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just remembering. Oh yeah. There's also a bit of animal cruelty. Well, I say a bit. There's some animal cruelty in it as well.
That was just wrong.
Yeah.
If you like cats, don't watch this film.
Yes, if you like cats.
That's all I'm saying.
It.
Okay, definitely not watching it now.
Yeah, don't watch it. Just to say, the reason why I looked into it recently is because it's actually showing in the Terracotta Film Festival. Oh. So definitely, if you're into something different, something with realism, like your Korean stuff, please go to Terracotta website and find your nearest showing. Is definitely something different, very shocking. Maybe you can even relate. And yes, there are pigs in there as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be kind of annoying if we had the names. No pigs. Oh.
Yes. Yes, not just a metaphor. Right, so we'll move away from that depressing movie to news. So, okay, I'll go ahead then. So basically a little bit of Metal Gear Solid news. Snake will be voiced as Kiefer Sutherland. So the next game, Kojima actually was looking for someone to portray both the facial and vocal qualities of a man in his late 40s, and he ended up getting Kiefer Sutherland through another guy. He actually wanted the guy who plays Spider-Man's voice, but he actually said, no, I think you should talk to Kiefer Sutherland. He's perfect. It's amazing how everyone's intertwined in the movie world. And by the way, he's 49. I cannot believe. Oh, wow. I thought he looks good for his age, right?
Yeah, he looks decent.
There you
go. I've got some news, which Harriet might be worried about. Yeah.
Go on.
One Piece's manga. One Piece, is manga. Writer is currently in hospital. Aww. So One Piece is on cancellation. He's got a tonsil infection.
Oh.
And so, lo and behold, it's causing a bit of chaos. But it's been cancelled yet again because he's had to go to hospital again. It's rather unfortunate. It's happened quite a lot to a lot of manga people at the moment. They've had to stop because of hospital problems.
Running them ragged.
There was another. It's like the guy who's doing One Punch Man. Everyone's like sitting there going, sooner or later he's gonna just collapse from working way too hard.
I love his artwork. Don't collapse.
Yeah, no, he literally doesn't stop drawing. So I'm just sitting there going, just stop. Don't do that. Every manga writer and artist so far has had some sort of problem, and he's next in line, and everyone's worried. It's like, don't do anything stupid. But yeah,
I hope they both get better soon.
Yeah, well, I think the One Punch Man guy is probably going to have a dead hand first from drawing so much.
Oh, One Punch Man, what's his name? Yusuke Murata.
Yeah.
He's so great.
He did Ice Shield 21, didn't he?
Yes, he did, which I totally adore. But yeah, no, man, I know, because they have to stick to their schedules and they don't want to be late and they just keep on drawing, but man, I couldn't do that.
He did a 64-page special last week.
Yes.
For One Punch Man, when on average he usually does like 10.
Yeah,
in the same time scale. Yeah, and then for this one it's like, I'm going to give you 64 pages and half of which are going to be beautifully animated stuff.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Awesome. And he's like, you can really stop now. We were happy with just this for a week.
You don't have to do those full spread pages he does of not frame by frame, but like keyframes of of the scene. It's just insane. And then he did that color issue as well with the robot guy landing on a roof.
Yeah, he also does special covers as well for the published versions, where you can open them up and they actually have like a 3D effect, like a side of a building, with the crease of the book being the corner, and like people doing stuff on the side of a building. Or he's done a 2-part cover with Speed of Sound Sonic, and if you open it up, you get his full body.
Amazing.
And he's just done this all in colour, and it's just, you're mental. How can you do this so quickly?
He is a man amongst men. Beautiful artist. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want either of them to be ill, because they're both great, and they both seem to love what they do. That's always really inspiring. So yeah, best soon, you guys, even though you'll never hear this.
Massive fans. Anyone else got any news?
Something that's just been announced literally today. Sega, I think, in America, ran a campaign on Facebook, basically saying, if you share this picture of Project Diva on the PlayStation 3, if we get enough likes and enough followers, we might bring it to America and the UK. And guess what? They did it!
No, they actually got enough.
They actually got enough, and it was announced today that they are bringing it to America and Europe, I believe.
Oh, sweet.
Which I am so happy with. I've always wanted to play. I don't have a Japanese PlayStation 3, and I love the Project Diva games and rhythm games, music games. I love them, so I'm delighted it's coming to our shores. But don't know when. There's no date as yet. But just keep your eyes crossed, I suppose. Keep your fingers crossed.
Keep your eyes crossed.
I'm so excited. I'm talking to
coming.
Exactly. Just keep an eye out. It should be out probably the third or the fourth fall of the gaming section.
Mm-hmm.
But yay!
Yeah. Something to go. Oh yes, an HD release of Fable 1. For anyone in the UK who wants that. It's been announced, I think, like 2 days ago.
I think there's a lot of people that really like that, actually.
Yeah, my partner said he loved Fable 1, and after that it kind of got a bit boring. So the fact that they're going to do a HD version would be good.
Would it be available for the Kinect? It looked hilarious on the Kinect.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they're going to do with it. They just said they're going to do up the graphics. So they've released pictures of the new graphics compared to the old. And it looks really nice. It looks like the current Fable games. But so far I've been rather quiet. They've just said, we've released a video teaser and some screenshots and that's it. And they've just gone and stopped. So hopefully they will announce more soon.
Oh yeah, I played like 2 and 3. I don't know why I never played 1. Was it on a different console? Or was it on the 360?
Xbox, I think.
I think number 1 was on the original and 2 and 3 were on Xbox 360.
Okay, that's why I never played it then. But yeah, that's cool, because I heard that the first one was the best out of the 3. And even though I did really enjoy 2, I wanted to know...
It'd be nice to try it, yeah.
Yeah. And with nice graphics, that would be great. Great.
I've never played any of them.
I haven't either, but I've just been recommended them. It's like, okay.
There's a lot of swearing.
Oh,
and you get to choose whether your character becomes evil or bad. Oh, that's very good. Sorry.
Well, anything to make up for Final Fantasy 14 for now.
Oh, God. Oh. Well, that links on to the next bit of news, really. Lightning and snow return in Final Fantasy 13, which should be coming to us in 2014. Okay.
It's like a tumbleweed.
Nothing of worth was ever gained.
No, it is like literally like a tumbleweed. It's the old joke, is how many spin-offs can we make from Final Fantasy 13? In this case, I'm just fed up now.
You were pushing your luck with Final Fantasy X-2, now you're pushing your luck on...
Oh god, yeah, no. 10-2 was just about bearable.
It was okay if you just ignore the fact how just saw it as a cheesy, hilarious rip-off. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna mess around and be stupid.
No, it's gonna be like, hey, I'm Lara Croft. Check me out. Literally, felt like suddenly, you know, I'm gonna kick ass. You know, I was shy and I had a staff. Now I've got guns and I cut my ponytail off.
Sounds like
we got no
Mulan.
clothes. No one has clothes in this game as well. That's brilliant.
No, it doesn't sound like Mulan.
It's the opposite of Mulan. When they gain clothes, they lose them.
Why would they even? Just start a new game already. It's not,
Cash cow.
But, is it selling that well?
No.
No. I think they've literally just announced it for PS3 in Japan, a limited edition of, 13, 2 and the new one, a Plague High Lightning figurine, soundtrack, books, and, I don't know, a nice little box you can put it in, but like I said, only exclusive to Japan.
And nothing, even Japan will look at it and go, this is boring.
Like, no. We want it.
They hate 14, they hate the new 13, they need to bring out Versus.
Yes.
Oh, it's the only thing we wait for, Versus and the Backstreet Boy one. It's like, yeah, that'd be fun. Or do what Deus Ex has. Have Final Fantasy like 24 or something, I can remember. The poster in Deus Ex. Versions.
They're literally scraping, I'm not being funny, Square Enix are kind of scraping at the bottom of the barrel now. They're kind of, people are saying, oh please bring it out, and it's like, la la la, I'm not listening, la la la, you know.
They could have made millions by re-releasing 7.
Oh gosh, I know.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Nope.
Or
That's a game people would buy.
Yeah. I think they're bringing out 10 in high def. I don't know I forget when it is. So
now you can see ha 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 in HD.
Yes! My favourite scene. Everybody hates it, I love it.
That made me cringe so much when that happened. I was sitting there going, why is this laugh like a seagull? Why?
Ha, ha, ha.
It's like really bad acting. It's hilarious.
You should hear the Japanese. He sounds like a crow. It's amazing.
It gets worse.
It's my favourite scene. I don't know why everybody hates it so much. You guys are just haters. It's the best scene in the whole game.
Haters gonna hate.
It was brilliant though. I swear in the shot then they pan out to the other characters and they're just kind of giving us blank looks at him.
Looking really awkward, yeah?
It's like, what?
Sorry.
Just remembering it's enough to go, I have the urge to just look it up now and listen to it again.
Oh, it's too good. I think was the remake coming out on the Vita as well. I think.
Yeah, they're both coming out on the Vita and the PS3.
Oh, sweet.
Xbox, sorry, not Xbox. 10 and 10-2 are gonna be in one game on the PS3, but the Vita you're gonna have to buy them separately.
Okay. Awkward.
Yeah.
They normally do it where you buy it on the PS3 and you get it free to download for the PSP Vita, so I don't understand. They think they can track on people now.
More money for Square Enix!
They need the money.
Oh, they need it. Yeah, of course.
They need it now.
Please send help to Square Enix.
Well, they need it so they can actually hire a decent singer to do the theme tune, not frickin' Leona Lewis.
They didn't even tell her, did they? I don't think
what was it? They interviewed her. So why did you want to sing the theme tune for Final Fantasy? Well, I don't really know anything about it. All I know is the main girl wears hot pants and has pink hair. Oh my god.
Best.
I'm just looking at their E3 lineup for Square Enix, and it's just depressing.
Oh, yeah, well, that's free, isn't it?
The game lineup is for consoles and PC: Final Fantasy 14, Thief, which is not really too sure about, Murdered Soul Suspect, obviously a crime game, Lightning Returns, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Director's Cut, and another HD Final Fantasy X. It's all remakes, except for one.
Laziness.
When is Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out? That's all I'm going to say.
I think it's September.
I don't know.
Really? For real?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a remake.
It's I think it's out in September, but, don't wait, let me have a look.
Let me have
a look.
Looking around.
Yeah.
You need to just make the third one in the series, and then people will be like, oh, we forgive you, Square Enix.
Yes, it's true.
It's like,
Oh wow, Kingdom Hearts 3 is Kingdom Hearts 1.5. That's not fair. I don't want that.
yeah,
Just had that.
What is this bollocks?
It's not, it just says currently unavailable.
Rumour and speculation I've got.
It's out in Japan, I believe.
Is it the remix stuff?
Yeah,
which had the extra
remix.
things. Okay, so that's not number 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is only to be rumoured since the creator is too busy on Final Fantasy Versus.
It's not even
Not even out. Who wrote this? It's like, yeah, we're just going to stick with 1.5. It's fine.
getting the books, I tell you, you're not getting anything.
Even Versus hasn't been released. It's like one video. It's like, yay.
Well, they're just going to show their tech demo at E3 again. The same tech
You mean
demo
the tech
they
demo
showed.
they've shown like years and years now?
Yeah, the
It's
one
not
they
even that
showed
new.
at the PlayStation conference, and the one they played at E3 last year.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, it was very disappointing, E3 last year, I will admit. Because I watched it because it was during the bank holiday. And I literally just watched everything. And I was very disappointed with it.
Just don't show that tech demo anymore, please. Please, Square Enix, just don't do it. It's bad.
Yay! There's a Metal Gear showing for E3, at least.
Oh.
And Castlevania. Woo!
Yes. Okay, I'll give it that.
And then Call of Duty Happy Dogs.
What?
I'm joking. Call of Duty Ghosts. The dogs.
Oh, the dog suits. Dog suits are my favourite.
Animatronic dog that is in it, yeah.
Dog capture suits are the best
Oh,
ever.
Batman. Batman Arkham Origins. Something to keep my friends busy. Oh.
So guys, what games have you been playing?
I'll let you go
Alex?
first.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yep.
I've been doing Dot Flow, which Harriet knows of, which is another Yumi Nikki little mini horror game on my lovely PC. That and Catherine again. I'm getting into horror games.
Oh, yes, you're into my genre, yes.
All horror games. I have always been scared to death of horror games. I was scared of Blinking Tomb Raider 1.
Oh,
And
John,
that's not even
That wasn't a horror game.
I know, and I was like, I was scared to death of that game, let alone playing a horror game. And now after my lovely boyfriend made me play the horribleness that is Resident Evil 5, I just kind of literally went, horror's not that bad anymore, I might as well play some games. So, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this before, like the free games like Dot Flow and Ib and all that, they're the ones that turned out to be quite scary, you know.
Dot Flow is bloody terrifying at places. It went into a well, it's just a giant bloody mouth.
Do you know, yeah, I saw a few, because I was having a look on YouTube before we came on, and I was just looking at it and think, is that a mouth?
Yeah, it's actually terrifying. I was wandering around and I couldn't find the last 3 items, so I watched a walkthrough, and it's like a mile-long trek to find this item. And you had to go via a world where the background is a giant bloody mouth. The screen flashes black over and over again, so you can't actually see what you're doing. And there's like bloody eyeballs for gates and little red demons running around, and it's actually terrifying with the music. And I'm just like, I'm this tiny character, please leave me alone. And the door to the next area is only like a stone's throw away from me, but I just pegged it. And out of sheer terror, I was like, I won't stay here anymore. I don't like this place.
So all in all, a good game.
It's a good game. It's fun.
My kind of game I'm going to have. I probably won't play it. I'll probably watch a Let's Play of it, as I tend to. But, yeah, that's definitely up my street.
Yeah, the items in this are a lot harder to find than in Yumi Nikki. Because you have to do a lot of things to trigger them. And the place is huge. You've only got 4 starting areas, but they like with Yuminiki, if you find doors in those areas, it fans out, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you get more and more lost. But yeah, it's a fun game. I recommend it if anyone likes the previous ones. Not as creepy as Witch's House.
Yeah, Witch's House was kind of every corner you did something wrong, boom, dead, you know.
Yeah. In this, not so much.
Pretty
You like with Yuminiki, you just wake up.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
And then you sit there going, damn it, I have to run through all that again. That's a mile-long trek. It's like, yay. I was that far away from that item. Yeah. Anyone else playing any other games?
I've been watching a Let's Play of Remember Me. Oh. I know it's not out officially till tomorrow, but I know it's been released in America, so I've been watching a Let's Play of that. Very interesting. It's about ironic, I'm trying to remember.
Remember Me.
It's about a girl called Nilin, who you see her at the beginning, and actually the very beginning you see about this new technology called Sensen, which kind of, it makes you remember your memories, and if you want to pass it on to anyone, or if you just want to remember something like that, it brings it up. And then you skip forward so many years and you see this girl, Nilin, who her memory is being wiped by the company called Memorize, who produced Sensen. We don't know why her memory was erased, but as she starts, she gets these calls from this guy called Edge, and he kind of guides her through how to escape, and then how to find some friends of theirs who are part of an organisation. They're errorists, not they're errorists. So I know, it's really weird. They're basically people who take memories from people and use it against them or something like that. I've only seen an hour's worth of it, but the character that I'll probably say it, I'll say it anyway. It's not a major spoiler, but the main character, she has this glove, and say if someone's attacking her, she can grab hold of the back of their sensen. It's in the back of their necks, and you could always see it. And what she can do is that she can change their memory so they make them think something else to get her out of a bad situation, which is kind of clever. Yeah. You have to find the place, you have to find the right chain of sequence for the memory to change. And it's quite interesting. You can rewind it as many times as you want until you get the right sequence. And, for example, she meets a woman a bounty hunter, and so she has to make her think that she's not out to get Nilin, but out to get the company, because Nilin changed it so that it looked like the company killed her husband, but in reality, he's still alive.
Oh, okay. Which is confusing storylines.
It's really confusing, and the attack strategy is very complicated. As soon as you start fighting, you're giving your own command of how you want to attack. So if you want to attack and heal yourself, or you just want to attack and keep attacking like melee style, you can do. And you unlock so many new patterns on the way. It is complicated. I will admit, I wasn't going to get into it as much, but it's not so bad. I'd like to see, go on who the characters are, especially Edge, why Neelan her memories were erased, and just carry on with that. The city itself, it's like a future version of Paris. It's called Neo Paris, ironically. But it's kind of interesting. I wouldn't be persuaded to buy it myself. I'll probably just carry on watching the Let's Play of it. But for those who I'm trying to think of a game we could go with it, like Desus, I suppose, would be a good example of it. That's all really I can say about it.
It's like Assassin's Creed mixed with Deus Ex.
Yes, that's it. I was just thinking that. She does kind of remind me of an assassin. So especially the way she can jump walls and like attack people sneakily as well.
I got it in my Steam. I got it for my birthday, So.
How are you finding it?
It's not out yet. I got home from, like, watching news on the weekend. I was like, I could play it because it's out on the 4th. And I get home, it's like, you can pre-download it now. I was like, and then it's like, oh wait, it's not out until the 7th. It's out tomorrow.
I think that's what happened in America. I think that's why people had got it, because you could pre-download it. I think a few people got it.
Yeah, I've got to wait. I really want to play it. I love cyberpunk.
That's the thing. The music in it is really good. I think it is dubstep, but it's very good. The way they kind of integrate it in the battles. So the more well you do, the more the music pumps up, so you can get into the zone.
Oh, sweet.
So that's the soundtrack I definitely want to download.
Gonna have to get it soon. Tomorrow. I'll play it tomorrow. Yes.
Is that before or after you start leveling up your character on Phantasy Star?
Yeah, by the way, we actually met up today and we played it multiplayer online. It was great. We all happened to pick the same characters apart from Alex, who decided to be a mech ranger. We all decided to be human hunters. Only difference was
Vanguard.
Yeah. Oh, were you?
I was a Vanguard originally, and then everybody turned to Vanguard, so I was like, I'll be something else. And then I switched to
Force?
Yeah, and then I was like, I don't know what weapons Force are meant to use.
I was brilliant. For a while, Oren was literally hiding while we were fighting because she couldn't use anything. But we'd leveled up a few times, so we were fine.
Yeah. It's
just annoying when if you do get the opportunity to get a weapon and you can't use it, he won't let you pick it up either. It's like, what? I want to sell this. Let me have it. No.
It's like me.
And if you do get money, it's like 12, 10. Oh, great. Well, what can I buy with this? I can't even get my eyebrows done.
And a staff, and knuckles, 3 daggers.
Yeah, you got the best booty, Alex.
I keep getting random stuff. I was just like, half of this I can't use. And then it's like, here's a machine gun and a fire sword. Okay. I can use this. And end up like a mountain of like guns. As a ranger. It's like, yay! I can stand back and shoot things. This is perfect.
Yeah, that game was fun.
Yeah, we've got to do some more on it.
We were supposed to share battle cards. I figured it out when I got home, so we need to do that.
Oh, okay then.
And you can use your titles. I figured out how to do that as well. Yes, the little things count. So, let's move on to the best part of the show. The questions our lovely listeners have sent us in. We got quite a few. So, first question is, what's your favourite game at the moment?
Catherine.
Straight up, yep.
It's just Catherine. It's stupid, but it's fun and it's addictive.
And it looks beautiful.
Yeah, and it's got the Dark Souls. Oh my god, you really do feel better when you've defeated a boss moment. Because it's so hard in places. And you'll be sitting there going, I can do this,
So you fall to your knees and you're like, yes!
So you'll get to the top and the door's right there and you get to the door, it's like, yes, I beat you, you horrible boss! And you get to watch the boss disappear and you open the door. It's brilliant. There's only 8 bosses. No, is there 8 bosses? 8 or 9? I can't remember. But there's like about 2 to 4 mini levels in between, where they show you, like before each level, every time you get to a floor, they add new blocks. So you'll have things like exploding blocks, ice blocks, a black hole box which you can't use. You just have to push it out of the way, or you get killed by it. And like lots of ridiculous other things, like a mystery box that could either be really helpful or really damn annoying, because it can be any box at random. But yeah, it's getting really fun now. My lovely boyfriend's just completed it, and he's gone for what he thinks is the true ending. So, and I'm going for the absolute arsehole ending to see what happens.
No girl.
I will admit, now, I didn't have PlayStation Plus, but now I do. I got it specifically because I wanted to download Catherine.
Oh yeah, get everything. Just go on PlayStation Plus and like download everything.
I know. Well, it took nearly 3 hours to download Catherine, and I still haven't started playing it yet. That's the downside.
I can't play it on my PlayStation because there's not enough room. I have to play it on his.
Oh wow.
I have the 80 gig PlayStation. There's like 4 games on it. It's like, yeah, you have no room.
Oh.
So I want to get Okami HD, but I don't think that's free anymore.
No, I think they revamped because I think my boyfriend told me they bring out new games. I think
every month they disappear. Unless you download it to your console, then you've got it. I think.
Yeah. Demon Souls is now free.
I'm gonna get that.
Catherine, Hitman,
Ico and Shadow of the Colossus is free.
HD, yeah. Malicious, which is a good mini game. And there's so many. Dead or Alive Titty Battle.
Oh god.
If you're willing to suffer.
If it ain't volleyball, I don't care.
It is the worst story ever in Dead or Alive history.
Story? Who plays that game for story, Alex?
Yeah,
God.
At least the story originally was like, it's passable. Now it's just like, tits. Okay. Tits. More tits. Fine, we get the drift. Bad voice acting. Yes, I know. Can I just fight someone, please? And the story mode's been changed, so now you can't just choose a character like in old fighting styles and do their story. You have to do everyone's story.
Oh, that is.
So it'll go for the characters every time they go in the story, and I cannot be any character but Kasumi without getting murdered, and so I'm terrible at it. I'll be sitting there going, I'm getting killed again.
I think I'm the only person who plays Li Fang.
Oh.
Seriously, no one plays this girl apart from me. I love her. She's great. And I know everyone calls her the fat girl. I don't care. Weight and speed, like, what's his name? Fat dude from Tekken.
I think
Bob!
My friends were
Bob,
really...
that's it.
There was 3 characters my friends were absolute knobs with. Because each of them could play one of these characters really well, which was the drunken monkey one, the old man that's always pissed.
Which game?
Can't remember.
Dead or Alive, sorry, yeah.
Dead or Alive, yeah, the drunken one that's like Jackie Chan, but with grey hair. The Bruce Lee ripoff. And I think it's Zack, the disco dancing black guy.
Yes.
Those are the 3 characters that I could never play as, but my friends seemed to play perfectly. And kick my ass.
I play as Ayaka.
Yeah, I can only play as the ninjas.
Yeah.
I like to be annoying and just run around people.
No, it's not Ayaka. What's her name? Oh gosh. It's Kazumi's sister. Oh.
Ayane, isn't it?
Ayane, that's it. Ayaka. That's Tenchi Muyo.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious.
Same coloured hair. Yeah.
We've kind of gone off course for the question now, haven't we?
Well, I guess we've already talked about games.
Favourite game? It was favourite game, wasn't it?
Was it favourite?
Yeah.
At the moment.
At the moment. Well, BioShock Infinite was my last one. It could change next week because The Last of Us is out next week.
Hey.
So that could very much change after I play that. But at the moment, for me, BioShock Infinite.
I'm just gonna wait until what you say about Last of Us before I play it.
Okay.
I'm one of these people that goes, this game looks really good. If I get my hopes up, it's gonna be crap.
It's literally got 10 out of 10 and perfect for everything
but I never trust those.
I trust like IGN and Games Master and other stuff like that, and IGN gave it 10 out of 10, which is a very rare thing for a game. They didn't even get BioShock. I don't think they gave BioShock 10 out of 10. They gave it 9.8.
9.2 off.
Yeah.
Just be nice. It's like, yeah, not going to do it 100%.
It wasn't perfection, no.
No. Damn it.
Well, I guess my favourite game at the moment is probably Phantasy Star Online 2. Because we've been harping on about it for a few podcasts now, and I quite like it. And the fact that I've actually got people to play online, randomly sometimes, it does actually help.
We've got to try and kind of connect you to each other online, see if that works.
Yeah, we'll have to use some sort of PS3 hub facility.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Or
I've done it before on Monster Hunter. What about you, Oren? Favorite game at the moment?
Favorite game, I just completed Thomas Was Alone yesterday, which is a game by Mike Bittel. And yeah, it's great. It's like a puzzle game. You play as a red rectangle, and yeah, it seems really dumb because you just play as shapes, but because of the narrative on top of it, you have this guy who's always like monologuing. Well, not monologuing, he's like basically telling like the points of view from each shape and gives them a name, and they've got personality, like meet like the square who's really short and can't jump, and he's just bitter and miserable. And you next meet, I think his name's Chris, and then you meet up with John, who's like a tall yellow rectangle. He can jump really high. He's like, oh, I'm so great, and everybody looks at me in awe. And it's, yeah, you just keep on meeting up with all these different shapes, with all these different personalities and different abilities. And it builds up like a whole story around like him not being alone anymore, because at the beginning he's like, oh, Thomas was alone. And yeah, he gains all these friends, and then it just gets crazy, but it's great. But yeah, if you guys go to the Humble Bundle, just type that into Google, and I think it's number 8 that's out at the moment. Basically, you can get that and a bunch of other games for like $5-10. You give it as much as you want, like Hotline Miami, Tiny and Big, Grandpa's, Leftovers. There's all these indie games basically, and you can get them for really cheap right now. Awesome Noughts, Little Inferno, Oil Rush, Capsized, Dear Esther, Intrusion 2. Sorry, I'm just reading what's on my desktop right now. Proteus. Yeah, it's like a ton of games for like a little price, or as much as you want to contribute.
Well, I just looked up Thomas Was Alone, and it's probably going to be on the PS3 and Vita.
Oh.
Or is it already? I'm not sure. It says it here.
I just got it on Steam, so let's check. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's coming. It is on the PlayStation Vita. It's out on April, apparently.
Oh, okay. I'm just loving the fact that Danny Wallace is the narrator.
And he won a BAFTA for it.
Yeah. if anyone doesn't know and is a fan of Assassin's Creed, Danny Wallace was the annoying English bloke in Assassin's Creed. He also does a lot of comedy. So that's
man.
He literally played himself in Assassin's Creed. So
I think that's how he got round to it, because I think for 1 year he had to say yes to everything, and one of them was, do you want to be part of this video game? And he said yes.
He had to say yes.
Yeah. Ironically, and it made him win a BAFTA.
That is hilarious. Well done.
That's something.
Yeah, it's my favourite game at the moment. That and Sleepy Dogs. I've got to finish that before Remember Me comes out. Well, I can't finish that actually, because it comes out tomorrow and that's all I'll be playing. Also, Dota 2 is my favourite game.
Yeah, still Dota-ing.
It's still there.
I'm going to play after this podcast.
Cool. So, next question. Xbox One, Wii U, or PS4, guys?
Oh god,
Wii U or PC?
Let me see. I've only seen the controller for PS4. Xbox One is a VHS.
It's gameless at the moment as well.
PS4 is supposed to be a box. That's all we know. It's a box.
Wii U has one hell of a massive control pad. We don't know if that's compensating for anything else.
Wii U is a lot of fun though. But only if you have friends.
It's like, which is
right if you're a loner.
Yeah. Except for like Bayonetta 2, then you're fine.
Which is the lesser of all evils?
Wii U. Yeah.
I think Wii U, I'm sad to say, I think, because Xbox, like I said, disappointed me. PS4...
Not enough for
PS4, there's nothing there.
You're not given a chance to go on. Hopefully at E3 might be different, but for me, I'd say I'd have to go for the Wii
U. I'd say maybe PlayStation? Because I have a PS3 already. I have all 3 consoles. I don't use my Wii at all.
Yeah, I'm the same. I have all 3 and I don't use the Wii anymore.
Yeah.
I played Legend of Zelda and that was it. Twilight Princess on it.
I use my, actually no. I don't want to get Xbox, so I'm just gonna use my PC. Because I just realised.
Neither.
I'll only have the PS4 for the free internet.
That's the only reason. Like, I use my PlayStation 3 mostly for Blu-rays. Sad to say, I have like 2 free games on it.
And it's a really media player.
Yeah, it's a really good Blu-ray player. But
I have not used the Xbox in 2 years. It's still sitting there, gathering dust.
I'm staring at mine right now.
Yeah, mine's here as well, and I can see it just about in the dark.
It's like, play me!
It's like, play me, but you'll have to buy gold membership. It's run out.
And that and the Kinect looking at me. It's always looking at me.
I'm watching.
Stalking you, Harriet.
Doesn't help, it's in my bedroom. That will not help. All my consoles are in my bedroom, so I'll be sitting there going, stop staring at me while I'm sleeping, Kinect. That's scary. Stop it. It's like Terminator. Yay!
Well, didn't they say soon it will, like, recognise, like, your smile and stuff like that?
That's even creepier.
When you're in the room with the new one, that just sounds really, really dodgy. Cover it up.
It will recognise when you're dying. Oh, please help me connect. No.
Or it would call an ambulance for you, one or the other.
He'll either watch you die in pain and send it up onto the internet as a video, or call you an ambulance. Which one do you want?
Oh.
Oh. I think nobody wants the Xbox.
No, I think
No comment. No comment. Sorry, Ring of Fire. I can't deal with another generation of that bullshit.
My Xbox never actually broke.
Oh wow.
Mine never broke either.
Yeah. I was like, I got an Elite though, I got it when it was when it was less expensive. But, yeah. Yeah. I had a lot of fun, but then there was a lot of douchebags online, in games. And at least with Steam, I guess you can mute people on the Xbox, but I just prefer the Steam community more.
They're friendlier and funnier.
Yeah.
It's like on the PlayStation 3. It's like if I have to choose between a game on a PS3 or the Xbox, I usually go for the PS3 one if it's online.
Yeah.
It's like, it's some nice people on there.
Yeah, like I play a lot of TF2 on, sorry. My house phone's ringing.
Just ignore it. It's the Kinect. It's trying to contact you.
Access you through your phone line.
It's like there's a lot of communities on Steam who don't allow like racism or sexism or anything like that. It's really, really nice. Nice bunch of people. I've experienced some douchebags on there, but they've got like, even on Dota, they got the whole voting system where if you had a pleasant time with people, you can give them commendations. And if you had like, if they've been racist or sexist or homophobic, then you can say, hey, guess what? No.
I just like the Dark Souls way of doing it. If this person annoyed you, hunt them down. Yay, I got my revenge.
Well, yeah, it's, I don't know, because I've never got onto the PlayStation like community. I would like to get a Wii U. If I won one, then that'd be great.
I've only played a test version, so
I wouldn't want to pay for it.
You're not committing to it, are you?
Not Just give me... I have a Vita though. I want a Vita.
Vitas are fun. There's not much... They complain about there not being games on it, but it's fun.
Yeah, I want Persona.
Again, neither. That's your answer to the question. Okay, so what do you guys want to see at E3?
Something that isn't rubbish.
The PlayStation 4.
And that's
good one.
PS4.
Oh.
I want to see the PS4 as like a robot that moves and talks and adjusts the channel itself as well.
More Call of Duty dogs.
Oh, no.
It's Nintendogs, but with army dogs.
Oh god. That's just cruelty to animals. Making them wear those silly hats.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's gonna be there. It's just how rubbish is it gonna be? It's just this year. It's just like, how much rubbish stuff is there? A lot. How much are you actually looking forward to? Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. There are a couple of things I'm hoping they'll show. Evil Within. That's the new one from the creator of Resident Evil. I saw clips of that briefly, and it looks really good. It's coming back to the horror of games, not just shoot, you know, and
run away and shoot from a distance.
That's it. It's not going to be like Resident Evil 6, hopefully.
That's funny. All we did was sit on the slide, the kids area. Most fun we've had in ages.
Oh gosh. The new Zelda.
Woo!
On the 3DS.
The
sequel to Link to the Past. What else? The new Smash Brothers.
Nintendo's going to have a lot of fun.
I think Nintendo is going to win it this year. Personally, I think Nintendo is going to win the battle.
Because they actually have a console.
Yes.
They're not trying to overly complicate it without actually doing anything.
No. They've played their cards well this year, Nintendo. I mean, they're saying that their stuff has dropped, but they've played it well because obviously they brought their console out a year before PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were announced, and even though Wii U sales have dropped, they're slowly coming together again now because obviously new games will be coming out in the next year.
The Wii U sales actually went up when the Xbox One was announced.
Yes, I did read that, actually.
Yeah, the Xbox One was announced, and the Wii U and the Sony's stocks went up, and the Wii U sales went up by 200 odd %.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, wow, that's a big jump.
Just a tad, yeah.
No, I just want Castlevania. It looks fun. It looks like Devil May Cry should have been.
What, 2D?
No, actually looked fun. Wow. Running around, punching the crap out of things. And...
Yeah, Lord of the Shadows was very good. The second one I'm looking forward to. The one that came out on the 3DS I will not talk about because I was very disappointed in that. But yeah.
Never trust them games.
No, I really enjoyed the ones on the DS they brought out previous, like Order of Ecclesia, Portrait of Ruin, and all the others. They were brilliant. I loved them. That's what got me into the Castlevania games to begin with. So when I saw there was 3DS, I was like, oh great! And then I played the demo. Like, nope, sorry, you haven't won me over. I am disappointed.
I haven't played Castlevania in years, and I want to play it again because it actually looks a lot of fun now.
Yeah, I kind of gone backwards, so I've played like Symphony of the Night. I haven't gone as far as back to the original Castlevanias, but I've seen Let's Plays of them. Yeah, definitely looking forward to Lord of Shadows 2.
Hey, with oh god, I've forgotten his name. It's terrible. Star Trek Captain.
Kirk?
No. Picard. Not Kirk.
Wow, I could feel the hatred in Alex's voice as well when you
said
that.
No. Picard.
One has hair, one has not.
My dad brought me up on Star Trek, so I was just like, yeah, he does the voice, doesn't he? The narrator. He's also a character in Lord of Shadows, Castlevania.
Patrick Stewart.
Not bad.
Yeah. So he's actually quite a lot of fun listening to. He's in the trailer as like a really creepy looking character as well for Lord of Shadows 2.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, so that's a great place to end the questions. So, thank you so much for listening to us. This has been Anime UK Show. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook. We've also got YouTube, and of course, wearearcade.com. Also, we'd like to throw the question out there. Are there any multiplayer games for the PSP that everyone wants to, recommend to us? We can try, playing co-op. We don't even mind adding some of the listeners to play with us as well. Oh, and we've also got a new Tumblr. So that's www.tumblr.com/Anime UK Show. You can also suggest as well as comment and ask us questions. So that's bye from us. See ya!
Bye!
www.wearearcade.com